All right. Live on Facebook, live on TikTok. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. They're letting everyone know that we're live. We are live. Hubby, and I are live. All right. So my Facebook, for some reason, when I go live, it doesn't tell, it only lets it go to my friends, not my followers, which is so bananas. So bananas. So we got something to share. We have some big news we're very excited about. Very excited about. So I'm glad that you guys are here. See, look, it says it's only my friends. Isn't that bananas? Why can't I go live for all my followers? I don't understand. I would pay $1,000 a month if Facebook would let me stream to my groups. Are y'all here? Who is here? Say what's up if you are here. Say hello. Oh man, I got ADD. This is too hard. Can y'all see this? And he has his phone. Where are you live? What platform? Facebook. All right, cutie pie. All right, so we've got some people watching us. Hello, everybody. So I don't know where to put this. So anyway, you can see that he's here. I'm just going to prop this up right here. Okay, I hope you can hear us. All right, so hello. My name is Erica V. Elliott, and this is my handsome husband. What's your name?
Mr. Elliott.
Oh, Mr. Elliott. All right. Can't we just call you Tex Roy?
Well.
All right. So it's the Elliott's Wagwan. All right. So we are the owners of Born to Shine. So this is a Jamaica-based company, right? Born to Shine. And what it's all about is that we firmly believe that everyone was born to shine. And sometimes they just need a little bit of help, right? So entrepreneurs, what we like to do is create a space for you to come so we can help you to shine, giving you tips, introducing you to other people, anything that we can do to help you to live the life of your dreams. Because we're living the life of our dreams, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And you've been an entrepreneur since how old?
Teen.
Teen.
Let's say teen.
Young teen, right?
Young teen.
Yeah. And so have I. So you were cutting hair at 14.
Yep. Probably before that.
Yes.
We'll just say 14.
All right. So 14, he was cutting hair, and I had a jewelry business at 14. Okay. Then I had the salon at 19 in our hometown of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And what did you have at 18 in our hometown?
Let him know. I'll tell you.
I'm supposed to be the spokesperson. I'm the spokesperson. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, anyway, so we live in Jamaica, but we used to live in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So when I was 19, I had a nail tanning and skin salon. And well, I'm older than him. I'm 1 year older than him. So when he was 18, he had a nightclub and he brought big names. You brought big names as a young teenager to our small town. Can you drop some of those names that you brought to our small town, please?
Let's see. Hey, what can I remember?
Dougie Fresh.
Oh,
yeah. Biggie.
Onyx, Biggie at the after party.
Yeah. Do y'all know who those peeps are?
That's the 90s.
That's the 90s.
When music was the best.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
The best era of music.
Yeah.
Hip hop, rap, and reggae. You know, them time there.
Yeah.
Was more real music. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He loves music. And so as a young kid, he figured it out, right? He hustled, I did too, right? And so when I was 21, had a Jamaican restaurant, right? So Yaman, I always have to say Yaman after I say Jamaican restaurant. Anyway, so then we went on, to do lots of other things. And I teach women entrepreneurs how to make money. I have courses. I've been in the beauty industry 36 years. You own a bar. I guess we own a bar, right? Soon to be a restaurant. Right. We have a travel agency, Born to Shine Travel. We specialize in bringing people to Jamaica. We have a book. We're published authors. Do we have a book?
I should check this book out.
Yeah, man.
We got some simple words in there.
Yeah.
But it'll
transform your life. Your life and business.
1 sentence.
Yes, exactly. 365 daily mantras to transform your life and business. We also have a journal.
Tell them where to get that book.
Amazon or Your Daily Boost 365.com. So here you go. So we also have a podcast. I'm forgetting some things. I forgot. Anyway, we have a lot of businesses. And we host events, right? We hosted a talent search in Mandeville, Jamaica. We had a Bounty was there. We had Craft. We had lots of people there. We gave away $1 million, 1.5 Jamaican. Yeah. And a recording contract and things like that. So anyway, the reason I'm telling you this is not to be braggy pants, but to tell you that each of us have over 35 years of entrepreneur experience. So that's 70 years when you're in our presence. And what we want to do is share our knowledge. We want to share our tips with you. We want to introduce you to other people who can help you to grow your business. Like this is exactly like what we could have used when we were young, but we had to figure it out, right? We had to figure it out all by ourselves. So now we're giving back. And so we are launching tomorrow. We are launching the Born to Shine Network. And what this is the first one is a Zoom where you get to come and maybe you have a business or maybe you have an idea in your noggin that you're thinking of, right? No matter where you are, Jamaica, Antarctica, Argentina, Uruguay, United States, it doesn't matter. This is global. This is international. You're going to get to come, listen, to learn some tips and share some tips as well, because we can all learn from each other and network with other individuals. Now, you know what I'm thinking that they're thinking, baby? Do you know what I'm thinking? They're thinking, well, if I'm in Jamaica, why would I want to come on a Zoom networking event with people who might be in South Carolina? And I would say that you never know who knows someone else, right? Who can help you. You don't know if that person in South Carolina has an uncle who lives in Kingston who knows the manufacturer of exactly what it is that you're trying to do, right?
Not only that, time has changed. This is as you can see, we're in a whole different time. This is internet era. So
yeah, you can meet all kinds of people. And one time, so we host a women's entrepreneur retreat in Montego Bay, Jamaica. It's actually coming up. So remember Michelle? She was the speaker at our first entrepreneur event, and she reached out to me and wanted to chat with me. And it turns out that she lived in Connecticut.
Perfect example.
And I also lived in Connecticut, but guess what? She lives in Jamaica now, and so do I. So you just never know who you're going to meet. You never know who is going to change your life. This man over here changed my life, right, babe? Did I change your life? Let me tell you something.
Goes both ways, right?
Yeah. He sounds quiet, all right, but let him start talking about business and logics and all these great things. So you're gonna have to tune into the Zoom to hear him chat some more, right? Is that how we're gonna do this?
Well, like I said, you're good at what you do, so I'll let you talk. When it's necessary that I talk, then I talk. Okay. That's how we do this.
Well,
it's a team.
It's a team.
That's your strong. That's your strong point. So we'll let you use your strong point.
So when we go around the town and we interview people, right? And you always ask them to give you some words of wisdom. I would love for you just to give some business words of wisdom to people who are listening right now, so they can understand the caliber of an event that this is going to be, which is no cost. We are not charging for this Zoom that is happening tomorrow. You must register borntoshinenetwork.com to get the Zoom information. But can you share, and I'll give a tip as well after you, share something that is a very valuable tip, maybe something you wish you would have known. I don't know.
Let me repeat it, borntoshinenetwork.com.
Yeah.
That's where you go and
register.
Right. So do that. Now, what I want to share is what y'all should know, what y'all already know, but probably hearing it again, reassure anyone on here listening or, knowledge. You can't, no business in the world will go nowhere without knowledge. Knowledge tells you what to do. You know what I mean? So really, that's all I got to say. Knowledge, which is why we are here, to share our knowledge. They say the game is to be sold, not told. Well, not everybody go with that. Just like right now, you know what I mean? We sharing free knowledge, you know what I mean? So again, the key to any business is knowledge, which direct you in where you want to be, to your business to end up to be successful. right? So knowledge is going to tell you, okay, so in order for my business to be successful, I need a plan, need strategy, I need a team. You know what I mean? Knowledge is powerful. The most powerful thing on the planet is knowledge. So that's all I got to say on that.
Knowledge is power. All right. I bet you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say?
Nope.
You
Say it.
don't? Okay. I'm going to say that you need to have a strategy and you need to have systems in place.
All right.
Because if every day you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do today? How am I going to get customers? And you start something new, right? And then the next day you go and you're like, well, I'm going to do this today. You never put systems in place. You're constantly reinventing the wheel, constantly starting, and you never gave anything a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm creator of the world-renowned blessing method. I will give you 5 steps right now that you can implement. Number 1, you're going to attract people into your space. I'm not talking romantically. I'm talking about your ideal client. That means you need to narrow down who that is you're speaking to. Because if you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. So you're going to attract people into your space. Number 2, you're going to weed out those who are not interested. You're not going to waste your time following up, checking back, and talking to people who do not want your product or service. Step 3, you're going to present effectively. The people who want your products, you're going to present effectively, and you're going to close the sale. That means that money changes hands. Step 4, you're going to gain 5 referrals every single time. Maybe you're like, well, yo, Erica, 5 referrals, that's not very much. Well, what about 5 referrals who want to buy your products? And you get 5 referrals every single time. If you're in a team building situation, you'll get team members. And then the last part is you're going to automate this process and retain them. Because if all you do is keep getting new people in, they're coming in the front door, leaving the back door, you're spending your time constantly getting new people. Why are you not keeping them? Retain those peeps. So get your systems in place, and you're going to be amazed what can happen. Feel free to use my 5-step blessing method of doing business. Work smarter, not harder. Stop reinventing the wheel. Stop being overwhelmed and just create a simple business. Business does not have to be hard. And you can build your business a lot faster than what you thought if you just follow those 5 simple steps. I'm here in Jamaica. We're building a new business here, and it doesn't take that long to do it. You just have to have your systems in place. So that's my advice for all of you. And we have lots more advice to share with you when you come to our Zoom tomorrow night. So it is borntoshinenetwork.com. Drop a heart if you are going to register. We'd love to know if we're going to get to see you tomorrow. Again, there's no cost for you to come, learn from us, and network with other entrepreneurs from around the world. Are you excited about tomorrow? I'm excited.
Yep.
Yeah, we're very excited. We've been planning on this for a while. Go ahead, honey.
We want to learn from y'all too.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever knowledge we got, we share it with y'all, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Another important thing I want to say: you have to believe in what you do. Believe in yourself. Mm-hmm. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then no one else will.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, the key part of our success is to believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's
belief might be stronger than knowledge.
Is it? Changing it up now. All right.
You never know. You have to believe.
You do have to believe. And this is the thing, is that a lot of times that we allow other people's opinions stop us. And we've done podcast episodes on that. And so maybe you have a business idea and now you shared it with your auntie. And your auntie's like, oh, go to school, go do this, don't do that. That's a stupid idea, whatever. But you had that dream in your heart. Right. And you allowed her to stop you. But what if this is the next biggest thing? Right, right. Do not allow anyone. You can still respect your auntie. Mm-hmm. You can still say, oh, auntie, that's okay. I understand where you're coming from, whatever. Don't have these conversations with people who don't have an entrepreneurial mindset. There's 2 mindsets. There's 9 to 5 and there's entrepreneurial. And the people who work 9 to 5, they don't understand why we have these creative juices flowing and we're so excited and we want to do these things. And they look at it as risky. Where I look at 9 to 5 as risky because you could work somewhere for 30 years. They wake up one day or you wake up one day and they're like, sorry, we're making cuts. And now you planned your whole life around this business. Me? I want to be in control of my future. I want to be in control of how much money I make, if I work, if I don't work. We love our schedule, don't we?
Right, right.
We love our schedule. He might love our schedule more than I do.
Well, I always love my schedule. Just like she said earlier, I don't do the nine to five. I can't do it. Everybody can handle what they can handle. I can't handle 9 to 5. I like to have my free time.
Freedom.
Yes, I don't want no boss telling me what to do, when to do, how to do. That's not never been my style. Never been. Anybody know me on here know that's the truth. I'm telling. So it's good to have your own schedule. You know what I mean? Also, what she was saying earlier in regards to people's opinion. So a lot of time, just like she separate the two types of people, 9 to 5, and I'm say bosses. You know what I mean? Some people naturally bosses. Bosses like to manage their own time on their time. You know what I mean? So when a person with a 9 to 5 mindset telling you what you can do from what you can't do,
right?
You don't want to be around those type people. They you're not gonna elevate that way because they have different mindset.
Yes.
And sometimes it's them trying to project what they can't do.
Oh yes, you. A lot of times that's what it is.
A lot of times, you know what I mean. Some people don't believe in dreaming big.
Oh yeah.
Some of us do. You gotta always dream big.
Yeah.
Dream big if you want to be successful. You can't be mediocre. Nobody mediocre has made it to be big.
That's right. And you want to surround yourself with people who are
like-minded,
exactly, with those big dreams. If you come to us and you're like, yo, I got this big dream, I'm gonna do blah blah blah, and we're gonna be like, that's amazing, and then we're gonna ask some questions like, well, what's your business plan, how are you thinking of starting? And we want you to dream big. We want you to dream big because you truthfully, just like we tell our kids, you can have anything in this world. You can have anything. You just have to have a strategy, plan, and take action. That's really the simple thing. That's really it. And we have built our lifestyle. We built all this. We did this. Nobody handed us anything. Nobody handed us anything. And I think that sometimes people look at us, they look at our car, our house, our stuff, and they think, oh, they just got it. But do you know how many years of work we put in for this? And my dream when I was a little girl, I just wanted to have a proper bathroom. I grew up poor. I did not have a proper bathroom. There was a toilet in a closet. There was a bathtub in the kitchen. I just wanted a shower. That's all I wanted. That was my goal. Hit that goal, got to the next thing. So my advice would also be is that have goals. Have goals.
Ambition.
Oh yeah.
Takes you far. They said all you need is ambition, a dollar, and a dream.
Exactly. And your business starts with one person. So you just need one customer. Everyone had to start with one customer.
It's going to grow.
Exactly.
Stay at it. Persistent. Persistent.
Oh yeah. What, you a rapper now? Well, or Dr. Seuss? No, I'm just kidding.
Talking business.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I love business. Me personally,
me too.
I love business. Yes. Ever since, like she said earlier, I started out cutting hair, but I was in control of my own business. I used to go house to house and cut my mom's friends' kids, and I'm a kid myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think I was like
14,
12, 13.
Oh, younger than okay.
Started out cutting my brother's hair, and I got good at it, so I took the show on the road, cutting hair, as I got older. I had my ambition grew more, so I'm like, man, I can't be cutting no hair. I need bigger money. So I started doing other things. Music was one of them. I used to want to be an artist, all that. Then I went on into the promotional world. I loved it and still do. Love promoting and managing artists as well.
Yeah,
but
anything with music.
Yeah,
and business. So business
and
music.
selling things because now we bar owners. We in the business of selling to customers,
and we have a clothing line coming. I keep forgetting. We have a clothing line coming out.
Yes.
Yes.
We do.
Yes.
So look out for that.
So, and can I say something about selling? So I had a chat with someone today and they were saying how much they hate selling. And that's like putting a knife in my heart when people say that, because to me, selling is serving. I'm in the business to serve others, right? And selling is solving a problem. And Everything in this world, this whole entire world revolves around selling. So I have these sunglasses, right? So somebody sold the plastic to someone sold the mold, someone sold the, the ink color, whatever. Then someone sold it to a wholesaler. Then that wholesaler sold it to a retailer, and the retailer sold it to me. Look at how many people were involved in these sunglasses, and that's all sales. And if we didn't have selling, we wouldn't have things, because the farmer is growing things, right? He's selling it to the person who's selling it on the side of the road, or he's selling it to the grocery store, to a wholesaler who's selling it. You know what I mean? Look at everything that you have. Selling is what makes the world go round. And when it's done properly, it is totally about service. It's not about, I used to sell cars, okay, and they get a bad rap. It's not about twisting someone's arm and trying to get them to buy a red truck when they want a pink convertible. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about truly serving others. I think it's a beautiful thing. Oh my gosh, hello. People are saying hi to me.
Yeah, so what she's saying is no joke. Part of why I love being a promoter, because like I say, I love business, and I believe that if you can market and promote anything, you're good to go. You could market and promote water. Water is free. But if you market and promote it properly and put a price on it, it's a wrap.
Because
So
people
that's
will pay
part of why
a lot of
I
money for
love
water.
me personally. I think being a promoter is like one of the best business you can have, because it don't matter what it is. You can have the best product in the world, but if you don't know how to market and promote it, it's going nowhere.
That means you could have the best product and nobody knows about it, or it's not, or you're not marketing it to your target audience too. You need to know who your peeps are. That's a big thing. You have to know who you're talking to, like I said. Otherwise, if you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. So we have an event. We have a party coming up on Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a party. There's music involved, right? There's
have a party
alcohol. There's food. So our target market is probably not a church lady. Right? So we have to know who you're speaking to. You have to know. What is the key to selling? What is the key to selling? Well, the key to selling is finding out what the need is, or the problem, and serving. So all you do, I would say, I'm like Vanilla Ice. If you got a problem, I'll solve it. So listen, if you know what their problem is, you solve it. If they want to lose weight and you sell a weight loss product, well, that's the solution. Mm-hmm. So selling is the solution to the problem. So
solving
great
the problem.
Great question.
You also said something earlier, which I have to dwell on that. What? Every business is about service. Yes. Everyone. I don't know no business that's not. So some people forget how important customer service is. It's one of the most important thing in business, because it takes sometimes it takes a lot. Sometimes it takes patience. It takes a whole lot.
It always takes patience.
You're right.
It always takes patience.
But service, proper service means everything. Everything. I promise y'all.
Oh yeah, it's very important. And also for the business owner, in order to give proper service, you really need to have your systems in place. You really need to have your inventory control.
That's Erica's favorite line. But I know why, and I see why, because it's true.
It is.
Yeah, you need a good system, a proper system, a system that works.
You do.
Without that, you really don't have a business, to be honest with you.
Yes.
You got to have a system.
You have to. And you know what? You're losing money if you don't have your systems in place. Yeah. For example, I need to chat with a lady running KFC in Jamaica, because we go to KFC all the time, and every time they're out of things. So that's an inventory problem, right? Or a staffing issue. There's something going on. But think about how much money they're losing because they don't have biscuits, or they don't have chicken, or it's a lot. And they might not even realize what's going on. But you, as a small business owner, you need to look at everything. Every paper clip, that's money that you're spending in your business, every little thing. Just keep your inventory under control, know what's going on in your business, and always have the product that people want. If you're like, well, I bake cakes for a living and I just can't keep up with demand, then that means you need to go and get a commercial bakery and bite the bullet and rent the space, because you're going to make even more money, because you can serve more people. Or you can keep doing what you're doing and turn people away until the next person down the street goes and rents that commercial space, and they're able to keep up with demand. So know what you're doing.
And you can win business. You cannot be scared. A lot of people fail because of
We don't even know what that is, that F word.
Well, I don't. I don't even believe in it. It
No.
makes no sense. And a lot of times see people scared to reinvest.
Oh, yeah.
Scared to
They're
reinvest.
afraid to invest, period.
Yes,
They want to
yes,
start
yes.
businesses for free, but they want to be millionaires.
You're right about what you're saying. They scared to even take the chance of initiate the first investment.
Man.
You know what I mean? You have to invest in yourself.
You know, it boggles my mind. I think that's what separates the real entrepreneurs and the people who really want to make it from the people who are self-sabotaging themselves. Because I want you to think about something. If you really want your business to be successful and you believe in yourself, you're going to do what you need to do. Do you know that I sold my car to start my salon when I was 19? I sold my car for $5,000, and that's what I used. Okay, so I had to buy nail polish. I bought a tanning bed. I had to rent a space. I had to get all the licensing. I had to invest before I even opened the doors. And when we had the Jamaican restaurant, we had to buy a stove. We had to get all this stuff done. We had to do all of this to pass inspection before we could even open the doors. So a lot of people want to start a home-based business and they don't want to ever put a dollar in. You need the internet, right? If that's a home-based business and you're online, you need a proper computer, you need a space, you need a comfy chair. So
how did you accomplish all that? Did you wing it?
Did I wing it? What do you mean? No. Business plan. What do you mean?
Okay. Business plan?
Yes, of course, right?
Okay. So that takes me to an important part of, so how did you know all that you needed to make this business be successful?
I didn't. I learned a lot. Well, I guess you could say that. I mean, I had some knowledge, right, of what you need. I did go to college. I didn't finish. I was going for my certificate in business management things. But I knew the basis of that. You need to have a proper product. I knew that you needed to have equipment. I knew that you needed to have a way to get customers. Now, a lot of other things I learned along the way as I grew. And I wish I would have had a mentor like me. I was on my own.
Knowledge is power. That's where you come with that knowledge. The reason why I brought that important point up is, proper planning prepare poor performance.
Not prepare, prevents.
Prevents poor performance.
Yes.
Right. Also, now again, why I brought that up is because you want to know what you need to make this business be successful, which boils down to a proper budget.
Yes.
A lot of times businesses don't make it because we don't have the proper budget. You know what I mean?
Well, I would say that you don't always have to do all of those. Someone over here likes to do that. So I would say,
yes, because it's less headache. Sometimes, a lot of times, I can tell you this: a lot of times, a business don't have the proper budget. They planning to fail. That's a fact.
Sometimes businesses have a big budget and they use the money on the wrong things and then they fail. So I will say, I started a successful business with $5,000. You can do.
That's why I was asking.
Okay, wait. Let me say something.
Tell me too.
I'm telling you
how you did it.
But Mary Kay Cosmetics is a big business, and it was started with $5,000 also. Okay. So I will say that you have to have a plan, but you don't need everything at once. And a lot of times we think, well, we need this beautiful storefront. We need to have this. We can't think that we can't be successful unless we have X, Y, Z. And I don't believe that. You need to know who are you talking to? What problem are you solving? Right. And that's what you need. You can start a business with very little money, but having a mentor, depending on the mentor, depending on business, but having a mentor, someone who you can bounce ideas off, someone who's been there, who can say, what?
Guess what? Mentor can be part of the budget.
Yes. Okay. So make sure you put the mentor in the budget. I'm available. Make sure you put the mentor in the budget. Absolutely. But I'm just saying that I think a lot of people think they need hundreds of thousands of dollars to start a successful business. And I don't think that.
Like I said, in my opinion, it all depends on the business. You know what I mean? It depends on the business. You got to be very resourceful. But like Erica is saying, you don't need the whole entire budget to start your business.
Right.
However, when you got the proper budget and the proper plan, then you're planning to be successful.
And you have to realize there are costs to doing business. But sometimes you go places and they don't want to take a credit card because they don't want to pay a 3% fee. And we look at each other like, this is bananas. Do they realize how much more money each person would spend if they could use a card? So who cares? You plan that 3% of this or whatever is going to be what the cost of doing business is, just like the cost of electricity. Are you going to have candlelight because you don't want to spend? I mean, that doesn't even make sense. So don't cut corners in areas that are going to make you money. Taking a credit card, oh my gosh, I've been taking credit cards since I was 19 years old. I'm sure you have too. You take credit cards because people spend more when they have that. And nowadays, a lot of people don't have cash, and it's just, you have to make sense of it. And I see people online talking all the time, I'm not going to take credit cards anymore because this and this. And I'm like, do you want to be successful? And do you want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month? What do you want? Because you're limiting yourself. So stop limiting yourself on these little silly details. Like, that's not that huge of a deal in the big scheme of things. If you're like, well, it's a big deal because I'm only making $100, but do you want to make $100 like every hour? Or do you want to just say I'm making $100 a day or a week?
I agree.
Think big.
Mm-hmm. Think big. I was just about to say that. So Erica talking on it. Big, some people think limited, so if you take it all cash and you got other people over here with like triple time that on their credit card, which you can't be turning that money away. You got to get the bag.
Get the bag. No turning money away. All right. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. Can you let us know below, where are you tuning in from? And did you enjoy our tips? Will you be attending our Zoom tomorrow? BornToShineNetwork.com. BornToShineNetwork.com. No cost for you to come to the Zoom, learn tips, and meet other entrepreneurs from around the world. We're super excited.
I got three things.
What?
Number one, believe.
Yeah.
Oops. You do that right. Believe, number one. Number two. What's number two gonna be? Let's see. Number one is believe.
Yeah.
Number two, knowledge.
Knowledge. I was gonna
number three then. I'll give you number three.
Proper
number
planning.
three.
Proper
Number three.
planning.
I like
proper
that.
planning.
I would have to go with proper planning.
Yeah.
For number three. Number four then. Let's put it up one.
Budget. Proper budget.
I believe in that too.
I know.
Invest, which revolves around budget.
Yes.
So one. Come on.
Sorry. Oh, I'm supposed to say them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
My memory in the shop,
right.
But once I hear it, I remember.
Believe,
number one,
believe.
Right.
Number two, knowledge. Proper planning and proper budget.
Right.
Did I pass, y'all? Did I get a gold star?
Woo-woo! Got good memory.
All right.
So that's why you need a business plan, proper plan and a system, because you can't remember everything. You know what I mean?
No, you can't.
This is like impossible.
It is.
You can't. So you need systems in place. Erica teaches that.
I do.
She's very good at that.
Thank you.
I got knowledge on things, but when it comes to certain things, that's her strong ear. She is very good with systems, and she's very good. And as you can see, she's an eloquent speaker.
Oh, thank you. So thank you. Systems save
tell
you
her the
time.
website where to hit you up again.
BornToShineNetwork.com.
BornToShineNetwork.com.
Born to
Spelled
Shine.
out BornNetwork. You said born to shine. Oh, my bad. I forgot to shine. You can't forget to shine.
Don't spell it. Don't spell it.
No, we gonna spell it. BornShine.
No.
The T-O. Oh my goodness. Born shine. BornToShine. What you mean?
Don't spell.
Don't spell. You trying to say I can't spell?
Oh, well,
fortunately, I'm a
people.
very good speller.
He
I don't
is.
got no problem with spelling.
I'm dyslexic, but I don't know what the problem is.
BornToShine. What's the network? NETWORK.com.
So what's funny about this is I was telling Jill, my assistant, I was like, that website doesn't work. She's like, you're not spelling it right. So I messed up too. So it's Shine
that come with
Network.
ADD. Most
.com. Yeah.
most successful people got that, you know,
We
because our
got
brain move
we
fast and move ahead sometimes.
we
So.
got ADD.
But the
And I
smart
just,
thing to do, which boils down to proper planning, all you have to do is write it down right in front of you.
yes, write it down.
Then you
Born to
can.
Shine
Then I could
Network.
just. Right.
.com. It's also on my Facebook. It's also on
So
my
it's
TikTok.
important to spell it out, because just because you say it, you know, in business, sometimes people spell their thing their own way. Did you know that?
Yes, I
Okay.
do. That's why
So
you
I
have
want
to
to spell it
buy.
out to be sure that you got the right spelling.
That's why when you buy a
So
domain.
spell it the regular way.
Wait, hold on. That's why when you buy a domain, if it's going to have the word two in it, you're going to buy the domain with the number two in it as well. Have it redirect so they're both going to the same place, so you don't lose out on any opportunities. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm. So again, BORNTOSHINETWORK.com.
Come on!
It's no .net or nothing.
No,
.com.
.com,
All right. See that?
yo.
So it's a regular Born to Shine.
Born to
.com.
Shine Network.
Born to Shine Network.com. So you're gonna spell it all the regular way.
This is
No
our
fancy
new,
spelling.
it's
None
our
of that.
new domain. That's why it's so hard right now. Born
It's
to
not
Shine
hard.
Network.com.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got 1,000 people watching us on TikTok, babes.
And that's not 1,000 people.
Okay, really?
No.
Oh, what?
That's not the watches.
Oh, what?
The watches is right here.
It's 1,000
I keep
people.
telling you. Okay. Well.
All right. So are you going to come see us? Are you going to come see us? Drop a yes, drop a heart below. So borntoshinenetwork.com. Go register. It's tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. And we hope to see you. This could be your big break. You don't know who
Now,
you're
if you want to be successful, hit us up. If you believe in yourself, hit us up. Mm-hmm. If you believe that knowledge is power and knowledge is the way to go to get you where you want to be, hit us up. If you want to be successful, hit us up, because guess what? We're giving out free knowledge and believe. You know, we went through a lot to gain the knowledge that we got right now. You know what I mean? So I love to share. You know,
but wait, if you don't want to be successful, if you want to be an excusey pants, if you want to keep living the way you are, don't hit us up.
Right. For real.
All right, because we're here to help those who want help.
But I wish everybody the best. So, you know, on that note, it's good to hit us up. We ain't charging nothing at the moment. You know what I mean? So free knowledge is power.
It is.
I mean, sharing is caring.
Yeah, man.
Again, like I said earlier, they say the game is to be sold, not told, but here we are. We sharing game. You know what I mean? Knowledge is power. Nothing more powerful than knowledge.
Over on Facebook, Mary, she's coming to our Women's Entrepreneur Retreat, by the way. Loved your presentation. You two are very in sync. Also, I registered for your Zoom for tomorrow. Woo woo! Yippee yippee! Yay! I'm super, super excited. All right, y'all. We got some stuff to do. So, borntoshinenetwork.com. Hope to see you tomorrow. Share this out. Follow us, like us, share this out.
It's gonna be the new movement, so be part. Get on the train now.
Yeah,
I mean, we gonna the future. We gonna have other.
Oh people, you know? We got big things going on. This is just the beginning.
Right.
All right, guys.
So until next time, go and take it away.
Till tomorrow. BornToShineNetwork.com. Bye, guys. I don't know. I never know how to end the TikTok. Now in my head.